Channel 5 WMAQ TV Chicago. Now, live from the NBC Tower, this is the Channel 5 News.
Good afternoon to you. I'm Mark Suppelsa with a special halftime edition of the Channel 5 News. If you're just tuning in, the Bulls going for it against the Knicks at Madison Square Garden. Midway through the game, 52-42 Bulls on top. We get the latest now from Channel 5's John Kelly, who just filed this report.
All right, thank you very much. Game 1, round 2 between the Bulls and the Knicks. We are at halftime outside the Bulls locker room. And coming up tonight on Sports Sunday, we cover all the bases and more. Mark Greco and the coach, Dick Versace, back in Chicago, bringing you the highlights and so much more. And I'll be here in New York with the post-game details and some more inside stuff. So keep it tuned right here on Channel 5 for the second half between the Bulls and the Knicks. And then right here after the movie, you'll check us out on Sports Sunday. I'm John Kelly, reporting from Madison Square Garden. We'll send it back to Chicago.
All right, in the news, it started out as a routine fire call, then quickly turned into much more. Fire officials discover huge bags of undelivered mail in an apartment in Palatine. It's an apartment where a postal employee reportedly lives, and postal officials were called in to take the mail out.
Of undelivered mail out, and then they were bringing out some of the postal satchels and also then big garbage bags full of what would appear to be mail also.
Cook County Sheriff's Police and U.S. Postal Inspectors are now in Palatine investigating. With less than 36 hours left before serial killer John Wayne Gacy's execution, more legal maneuvering. Gacy's attorneys are scheduled to file a motion in federal appellate court today. They'll charge proper court procedures weren't followed Friday when a federal district judge dismissed Gacy's appeal. And they say the judge should have allowed them to present evidence before handing down that ruling. Meantime, members of the Guardian Angels demonstrate today, urging the state to move forward with Gacy's execution. Guardian Angels saying the vigil, complete with body bags representing Gacy's victims, will continue until the moment of Gacy's execution. They say the Catholic Church is sexist because it doesn't allow women in the priesthood. Large group of Catholics and supporters gathered outside Holy Name Cathedral on this Mother's Day, calling for an end to male domination in the church. The group says the church doesn't have any women in any decision-making roles, and that adds up to gender abuse in the Catholic Church. Thousands of Chicago area motorists will face grim reality again tomorrow on the Kennedy Expressway. Another outbound lane through Hubbard Cave will close, creating even more traffic trouble. Right now, traffic moving along fairly smoothly with 3 lanes open, but tomorrow it'll be reduced to 2. That's expected to last about 15 days on the Kennedy. And there's more bad news. The Monroe Street entrance ramp will also be closed to reduce traffic in the area. Well, on this Mother's Day, perspectives on motherhood from the maternity ward, and a new day for Haitian refugees seeking political asylum in the United States. That story's next.
This game is brought to you in part by your local Ford dealer.
It's a fact. Ford Taurus is America's #1 selling car for the 2nd year in a row. Fact. Only Taurus comes with standard V6 power and 4-speed automatic. Not Camry, not Accord. Fact. Right now, your Ford dealer's offering $500 cash back on Ford Taurus, $1,000 cash on the high-performance Taurus SHO, or special 24-month lease rates on every Ford Taurus in stock. But hurry, these great offers end soon. See your local Ford dealer today, where quality breeds success.
When you run your own business, you need a banker who knows and understands the local climate. Continental Bank, anticipating the needs of business. At Continental Bank, we try to get to you with solutions before you realize you need them. Continental Bank, anticipating the needs of business.
Lunchtime! Where's my pro player?
It's in the locker room.
Hungry, Derek? I could eat a point guard.
No matter where you are, no matter where you go,
Man, what a line! Watch this.
when you wear a pro player jacket, you carry the game with you.
Afternoon, ma'am.
Pro player jackets. Wear the attitude.
1,000 flights coming and going every business day.
fanning out nonstop to over 135 cities. Covering the sky with more flights to more cities from O'Hare than any other airline. A kaleidoscopic array that could only be brought to you by United and United Express. Come fly Chicago's hometown airline. Come fly the friendly skies.
The Toyota Camry LE. It's filled with standard features and it has a high resale value. But then again, the Honda Accord LX is also filled with standard features and it has the highest resale value in its class. Of course, you might think the Camry has it over the Accord on price, but the truth is, the Accord costs over $1,400 less, proving once again, the car ahead is the one on top.
Recapping our top story, game one of the playoffs, Bulls and Knicks. Bulls on top at halftime, 52-42. John Kelly live at Madison Square Garden with our update. John.
Yes, Mark, I tell you what, the Bulls coming up with an effort that would make any mother proud today. They lead it by 10 at halftime, 52-42. Scottie Pippen, 11 points. B.J. Armstrong, 10 points. And I can tell the Knicks are getting frustrated. The Bulls able to do a lot of things. One of the keys in this one, Luke Longley coming in and coming up big against Patrick Ewing. Phil Jackson wondered if Luke could do the job. So far he has, as has the entire team right now. They lead at 52-42 at halftime. We'll be back tonight on Sports Sunday. You don't want to miss it. Let's send it back to you.
All right, John, thanks. Other news tonight, Haitian refugees now have an opportunity to seek political asylum here in the United States. The new policy, formally announced today by the president, signals a major shift in U.S. policy, but he says the escalation of murders by the military there warrant the change.
That we are not changing our policy, which is the law of the United States with regard to economic refugees. People who seek to come to the United States for economic reasons only are not eligible for this kind of status.
Under the new policy, refugees such as these boarding the captured last week will be returned to Haiti after it's determined they're not in danger from the military regime. The announcement ends a 27-day fast for human rights activist Randall Robinson. Robinson told reporters as he left the Trans-Africa Forum headquarters today, the new policy will probably save thousands of lives and remove the taint of racism.
And we see that in its implementation, Haitian refugees treated like all other refugees. Then I think it would effectively remove the taint of racism.
Robinson's fast may have helped free Haitian boat people, but it's denied him a chance to witness Nelson Mandela's inauguration after fighting tirelessly, I should say, for Mandela's freedom. He says he, too, is too weak to make that trip. Around Chicago and the nation, giving thanks to mothers, the maternity wards at area hospitals are welcoming new arrivals this Mother's Day weekend. For the new moms, what can you say? Great timing.
It's the best Mother's Day present that I'm probably going to ever have. Nothing will take the place of Rory Ann. Nothing at all.
I'll get to sleep in my own bed tonight. And I'll be at home with my entire family today on Mother's Day, and we'll all be the center of attention, so that's really great.
Elsewhere around town, lots of folks honored the day by taking Mom out to eat. Some generously gave Mom a break by just quietly taking a nap. If you're a poker buff, you won't want to miss Channel 5 News right after the movie tonight. This isn't just any old tournament that you're looking at. These poker faces are carrying on a tradition started by a former president. That story tonight on the Channel 5 News after the movie. We'll see you then. For now, enjoy the game.